I'm going to be attempting to deep clean my room. I have a feeling this is going to take me a few days because I haven't properly cleaned my room in months. I mean, I don't really know if you can tell how unorganized it is from behind me. You can't really tell, but my bookshelves behind me are also a disaster, and I got them like a month ago. Overall, I just want to have my bedroom all clean again because it's actually stressing me out at this point. I do have a list of everything I need to clean. I think what I'm going to do first is like a general kind of clean. I'm going to get rid of all the glasses and everything I have in my room, pick up all the stuff from my floor and everything like that, and then I can start with all the other stuff. My sheets are currently washing, so I'm going to move on to my bookshelves. These are honestly what I've been needing to clean the most because they're right next to my bed and they gather everything that I don't want to put away. So there's quite a bit of stuff on them right now, especially down here. I don't even know what kind of stuff I will find down here, but it always ends up like on this ledge, on these shelves, just everywhere. Probably need to dust these shelves as well. Something that I need to do more often is cleaning under my mattress because my bed frame gets so dusty and dirty and I never clean it, so I was vacuuming it for like the first time in forever. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. I actually don't know how my mattress is stained that much. It's really old. I kind of moved my bed. I don't know if I like it. There's like this huge gap up here. I just wanted it closer to the wall, and I've finally sorted out my shelves. There isn't as much stuff on them now. So now I'm going to focus on all of this stuff, particularly this bit because this is the main bit that I use when I like go to school, because my bag's over there, like I get ready over here, and it actually stresses me out every morning because I cannot find anything. I'm going to focus on this bit first, and then I'm going to kind of clean the floor, get everything out of the way, and then I'm going to clean my desk. And I need to go through this box as well because I think there's some stuff I need to get rid of. I also need to kind of sort out this box and all the stuff on my windowsill. So I have these starlights. They were originally on my bookshelves, like strung between them, but they have fallen down because I didn't put them up properly, and now they're all tangled. So I just know it's going to take me forever to detangle these. I do really want them up because they look so cool when they're actually fully up properly. Did I get it? Okay, the next part of my deep clean is unfortunately my wardrobe. I've been putting this off for so long because I do not have any motivation to do it. I know it needs to be done. I haven't cleaned my wardrobe in possibly over a year, and I just kind of shove everything in there. There's so much stuff. I honestly need to get rid of a lot of the stuff that's in there. I honestly can't even categorize it. It literally just has like everything, like my school stuff. There are old school bags in there, just basically random stuff I've been accumulating since I was like 7. I'm honestly scared to go through this. My wardrobe kind of has 2 like separate sides, so I'm hoping that I can get the first side done before the end of today because I don't want to have a bunch of stuff on my floor for tomorrow. I don't think it's too bad. Okay, it isn't terrible, but it isn't great either. I really should have done this during the summer when I can get rid of a bunch of my books. The thing about this kind of area is I have so many different books to pack in my bag every day, and I can't be bothered to put them like in any kind of arrangement. And then I also don't have anywhere for these folders, so they kind of just end up wherever. I think I might just remove this whole unit for now to clean under it and behind it and everything, because I know for a fact there was stuff behind there, and then I'm thinking I just organize it after. I don't think you can tell from this angle what a mess my room is, but let me tell you, it is bad. I feel like I have to clean my room from the cleaning because stuff just ends up everywhere. It's actually so bad. I don't even know how I managed this. So I'm definitely gonna have to try and speed run through everything today because for some reason I chose to do this on a weekend. So basically what's left to do is I need to clean the rest of my wardrobe, put the big like unit back in. It's like standing behind me. I need to go through like the other side of my wardrobe, which has a bunch of clothes and everything. I think I'm gonna list a lot of them on Vinted. Whether they'll get sold or not, I do not know. I need to clean my desk, but I can't imagine that will take me more than like 10 minutes because it's a very small desk. And then I need to clean my mirror because it's so dirty at the moment. It has all the like phone grip little marks on it. Oh, I also need to sort out this door behind me and get rid of a bunch of bags. I know it seems like I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff, but I'm telling you, some of this stuff has been accumulating for like 5 years. I've had this stuff since like I don't even know when. Okay, this is what the wardrobe is looking like now. I forgot to take before and after videos, which is really annoying, but hopefully you notice some kind of difference. I feel like everything's a bit more organized and I got rid of a bunch of stuff that I'm never going to use. However, the negative is that I still have all this stuff up here that I completely forgot about. This stuff is a lot harder to get rid of, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, this side of the wardrobe is finally finished. I'm not gonna lie, I procrastinated for so long after finishing this and I still haven't started on this side. It doesn't look too bad, but the thing is, it has multiple layers behind it. These boxes have so much stuff in them, and then there's a bunch of stuff behind here, and then there's like old clothes. It's just an absolute mess when you really look at it. I think this is gonna take me the longest time, especially because I'm gonna be listing a lot of the clothes on Vinted, which takes me forever. So it's actually a few days after I filmed the initial part of this video because I procrastinated doing like everything else for so long. I just had like a few random things that I needed to do before I fully did the room tour. I'm gonna be so honest, I have left out a few things that I just couldn't be bothered to do because it took me like 2-3 days to fully finish deep cleaning my room, and I do not have the energy to do anything else to it now. So I'm gonna give you a kind of short room tour. I do kind of want to do a more in-depth tour, so let me know if you want that. So under this kind of area, I never did get around to actually sorting out the back of my door, so all these backs are kind of still there. I did also mean to kind of finish my poster wall because these like posters are all just hanging off. And then kind of onto this area, I didn't really sort this out, I just tidied it up a bit, but it's a lot more organized than it was before. This CD player is actually new. I got this a few days ago. I have been using it and I absolutely love it. I've wanted a CD player for so long. And then we have all this kind of random stuff behind it, and then down here is like literally just random stuff. I always keep my school bag down here because there's literally nowhere else to put it. I have my mini fridge down here because I bought it without considering that I don't have space for it. It's literally like dusty at the top. And then over here are my drawers. These have so many different things in them. In this cupboard I have just loads of stuff. These are all like my Lego flowers that I'm still yet to build. The first drawer has all my hair stuff in it. I didn't think there was any point organizing this because I literally just chuck stuff in here and it will get messed up within like a day. This second drawer is like a bunch of random stuff. It's mostly kind of hygiene stuff, and then there's like some random hairbands. I think I might have to buy like the clear organizers for this because I think it will make it look way better than it does right now. And then this bottom drawer is exactly the same. This is literally like my personal junk drawer. I have like my diffuser refill, wax melts, and then there's some of the stuff from my craft fair in there as well. I'm not going to go through this shelf a whole lot because I do plan on doing like a more in-depth room tour like I said, so I'll just kind of go over the basic layout. So over here we have all my journals. This is my 2024 one, and then this is my 25 one, and this is like my actual diary, like my journal I actually write in. And then up here I have my two smaller ones. I haven't even started this one because I haven't decided what I want to put in it yet. And then this one is like a really short one for my trip to Spain. It basically just has a bunch of receipts in it and some other random things that I managed to collect while I was in Spain. This box is honestly just whatever I feel like putting in there. And then I have my craft fair jewelry up here. I have my card making stuff up here. So onto the wardrobe. This is probably what needed cleaning out the most, and I'm so glad that I've done it now. The first thing I did was I put my bag on like this hanger because it was previously down there along with a bunch of my other bags, and it was just honestly a mess. It's way neater just having it up here. This is all my school uniform mixed with like some random shirts I never put away. Honestly, like this uniform has been here for years. This is my old uniform from like year 7-8 because I don't want to get rid of it. And then this is probably like my favorite thing in the world. It's this rotating organizer I got a few months ago. I literally love using this in the morning because it's so like accessible, and I feel like I can put everything into kind of better sections. And then over here is kind of hygiene slash beauty stuff. So I have like dry shampoo, and then this section's perfumes, and then in here I have my makeup brushes. When we appreciate this like pouch, I found it while I was thrifting. Absolutely love it. In here are all my like hair bows and stuff. I have managed to lose quite a few of them, so I don't have too many anymore. And then this little plate is one that I actually had to steal from my sister. So I got these bangles also while I was thrifting, and then I also have these like gold rings, and I thought they just worked on a plate together. Back here is my jewelry box. I actually got rid of my other jewelry box while I was cleaning because I do not have that much jewelry to need a second one. It's a very limited jewelry box, so this is kind of just some random bracelets and everything. And then here we have some of my earrings. I also have my like Christmas ones still in here. I do need to sort my earrings out still. So moving on to this black cabinet. For this first kind of cube, I had these like big chunky black boots and they were taking up a lot of space, so I decided to just put them in here. In here I created this kind of convenient space where I have like everything that I get in the morning. So I have all my hair claws and stuff, and then some of my hand creams at the back, and then I also have this kind of organizer with like my cotton pads, powder puffs, and then here is all my pencil cases. I got rid of so many pencil cases when I was cleaning because I am actually a pencil case hoarder. In this cube is kind of my more arts and craft kind of stuff. This is just like a stack of my bead trays, and then I have some other random things like sellotape. I have this like tray of paint. Down here is kind of more hygiene stuff. I have this like huge pouch that I got years ago and I absolutely love it. It just has again a bunch of random stuff in it. You've probably noticed by now that I have just so many random things that cannot be categorized, so they go literally anywhere. Here is my kind of notebook collection. I feel like every birthday and Christmas I always get about 5 new notebooks and I just throw them anywhere, so I just decided to actually organize them. This top section is again a lot of random stuff. So these two boxes here are my memory boxes. Behind that is this big purple box of my craft fair stuff, and then we have all my textbooks. These two are from Key Stage 3, so I don't actually use them anymore. Then these ones are all my GCSE ones. Behind that are all my like childhood books that I don't want to display on my bookshelf. And then this side is my clothes mostly. I've organized them in the few colors that my wardrobe has. This is literally like most of my color palette. I do not wear a lot of colorful clothes and I really need to. Before organizing all my clothes, I literally had clothes like up to here. There was no space for new ones. I actually have way too many that I don't wear. On this kind of cabinet, these are all my pajama, like shorts, trousers, sweatpants, everything like that. And then these two kind of boxes were in dire need of organization. This top one has all my kind of jeans and leggings, stuff like that. And then the bottom one has shorts. So it's like a mixture of denim shorts and cycling shorts. And then up here is again random stuff. I literally keep all my gift bags so that I can give them on when I give other people gifts. There isn't actually a lot to say about my desk because it's quite small, so I can't keep a lot on it. I'm not entirely sure if this actually serves a purpose anymore because I have a huge mirror right here. This is kind of my crate of everything that I use when I study. I have my whiteboard pens, some glue sticks, my post-it notes because I am actually an addict to post-it notes, and then this pen organizer which I love so much. It mostly has like a bunch of Sharpies in it and then highlighters, and at the moment I have my fan out because it's so hot. It's like 30 degrees today. My bookshelves do actually look quite crowded, but they aren't when you really look at it. I do have some kind of order to these bookshelves, but like here are classics and non-fiction books. My Kathleen Glasgow books because I love her so much. My Heartstopper books. This cost me an absolute fortune to get these. My Shatter Me books. I love them so much. I have read every single one of these. My Holly Jackson collection, which will hopefully get bigger when she releases her new book finally. This is like a mixture of romance and just like other stuff because I don't read a lot of romance books, but I wanted to categorize them kind of together. And then this kind of shelf is all like stuff from my girlfriend. I also have my JK Rowling books hidden down here in shame. I do really love Harry Potter, but I do not love JK Rowling. Over here are my shelves. I actually don't use these a lot. I have this guy. I think his name's Pickle. This is meant to be like a Bluetooth speaker and I thought it was really cool. So that was my full deep cleaning and room tour. I'm really hoping this video wasn't too chaotic and I'm very glad that I have a clean room now.